key to mastery of a skill in dog training is called proofing. Proofing is how you take the dog who can sit in your kitchen when they see a cookie to a dog who can be chasing a squirrel and you say sit and they sit, or even better, how they come. Proofing is constantly asking your dog harder and harder questions. Can they perform under this level of distraction? And then helping them find the solution. The art in proofing is knowing just how far to push your dog so you maintain confidence and drive and understanding, but still keep improving the skill. And better skills are important regardless if you have a pet dog that you just want to be safe, like coming when called when they're chasing a squirrel, to a performance dog that you need them to perform certain actions regardless of the level of distraction. In this video, we are proofing connection out on our agility field. With Rerun, the Jack Russell, Barb is walking around banging two bowls together. A lot of dogs, if you think of even yourself, when somebody's banging, making noise, it starts to get into your brain and make you crazy. So in this case, she's walking around banging the bowls together, and Diane and Rerun are working on simple tricks. Can he down? Can he sit? Can he pay attention? And you see him every now and then looking like, oh my God, it's chasing me, but then be able to focus and work. The more games like this you play, the more your dog learns how to focus their brain. With Peak, we're doing a variety of things. I'm having people go really close behind him and see if he can stay in heel position. Again, asking him questions to see if he understands what his job is and understands he's supposed to ignore the distractions. Whenever you're proofing, you don't want the dog to feel unsafe. A little uncomfortable is perfectly fine, but you're also looking at how successful the dog is. Failure after failure does not teach them not to fail. Failure after failure teaches them to keep failing, because that becomes the skill. But instead, a little bit of failure, a little mistake, ideally 80% success, 20% failure, helps them build the skill. So that's what you're going to be looking at in this video. Here we have Barb walking around banging the bowls and seeing if Rerun can work under this level of noise and distraction. If you watch, he definitely checks in every now and then and is like, where is she? What is she doing? I want my dog to feel safe, so I have to give them the opportunity to look. But the more you play this game, the less they need to look. Now I bring out Peak while the ladies are setting up jump bars. We start with what I like to call stupid pet tricks. The skill doesn't matter. The criteria of the skill will actually go down when the challenges become harder. For example, I'll support my verbal with a hand signal if the dog is having a hard time dealing with the distraction in the environment. Remember, the goal is not for failure with distractions. The goal is to be successful by making the job easy enough that they can split their brain between the distraction and what you're asking. Once they've had success, you just keep increasing the challenges, and then you can slowly raise, or instead, you can slowly raise your criteria. Like we've done it supporting with a hand signal 3 times. Now, can you do it on the verbal with the same level of distraction? So he's gone through all his stupid pet tricks. He's focused. He's working. So now I've increased the distraction of them running around. He's more distracted by the floor, which is typical Peak. The turf is super, super stinky, and that's his first sign of being distracted. If you notice there, he got distracted by Diane walking by, and I stood on the leash, but I didn't stop him or do anything. I let him make the choice. Because if I stopped him and brought him back to me, I would have missed the opportunity to reinforce that choice. So now they're walking around with toys, and I'm asking him to pay attention and stay in position, in heel. And there again, he has to make the choice. to pay attention to me and not get distracted. For agility people, being able to warm up with another dog in the ring is a challenge, is a skill I want my dog to have. So this is a way I start working on that. So he keeps working, and he was out there a good long time, which for him is a challenge. And then we put him away while we're still successful.